Hey everybody, how's it going today? Texas Redleg here. I wanted to take a minute to thank all my subscribers, new and old. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I appreciate your interaction and your comments. And please keep that going, and please tell your friends. I'd like to have more subscribers and followers if I can. That'd be awesome. But I do appreciate what you guys do and staying involved, etc. But today I wanted to talk about kind of focusing on basics for the next 4 days. And, you know, I think most everybody that's in this community is probably sitting pretty good as far as food goes and water and meds and all that. So I sort of wanted to circle back and just talk about basic things that you need to think about before the 20th. And then, of course, with all the anomalies taking place and people are hypersensitive to anything military or anything law enforcement right now, just keep an eye on the stuff that seems weird. I saw a video, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it, where there was some wheeled military unit that was at a truck stop, and I haven't fully investigated this, but apparently there was some type of wheeled convoy that had crew serve weapons mounted on the vehicles, which is kind of unusual based on my experience in the military. Typically, we don't roll around with weapons, you know, mounted on their mounts and in the rings and all that, you know, stateside at least, unless there's some type of weird training op or such like that. And then secondly is that, at least the video I saw, there weren't any type of like warning lights or whoopee lights or strobes or anything that convoys usually have displayed when they're out on the, you know, civilian roads. So anyway, I think that was in Abilene, Texas at a truck stop, which is just kind of weird. It sort of stuck out to me, just a couple things in that video that I saw. You know, having spent time in the military and participating in these types of things. One, there's typically a visible warning light on top or visible to the public, you know, for safety reasons. And two, there's usually no weapons mounted on the external areas of those vehicles, based on my experience. So I thought that was strange. So anyway, keep your eyes on the weird stuff, and let's keep talking about stuff that we see out there, and then talk about it and ask questions, and maybe some of us can piece it together as we go along here. But watch the weird. The next thing I wanted to explain about being important is the fact that you need to keep your vehicle full or near full every day. We all know the first thing that happens when any type of crisis occurs is everybody trips out and has to go get gas. So, you know, whether you run gas or diesel, I would really encourage you to, you know, make sure you got extra funds to fill those tanks on a daily basis, because we don't never know when it's actually going to break. You know, when it's going to break open, you know, that's sort of up to other people. So keep those vehicles topped off on a daily basis, and just make sure you're covered in that way, because you may not get a chance to you know, even get more in the near future should something go down. And that kind of brings me back to the issue of the military personnel and their vehicles and their weapons being at truck stops. Sort of makes me think about it for a second. I mean, I know they need fuel too, but they typically have fueling units that accompany those units and supply them or support them with fuel. So maybe they had a special thing where they needed to fill up, or maybe they were providing security at the gas station. I don't know. There could be many unanswered questions there. But anyway, keep those vehicles topped off near full as you can on a daily basis. That is huge. Second thing is things that go boom. Whether if you're good, you're good. I mean, I'm not encouraging people to go out and just add to the collection right now. But if you don't have anything and you're worried or concerned in the least bit, you need to go before the 20th and take care of it. because many people feel, and I'm one of them, that and the powers that be have said so, that there's going to be some new regs and executive orders coming down about the 2A and anything that goes boom like that. Accessories, freedom seeds, all that stuff. There's going to be some, I fear, some pretty drastic and radical changes to the 2A by way of executive order, or soon after they seat the new Senate. And that's probably going to happen. So things that go boom, you need to have them done by the 20th, or if not before, the 19th. I'm sure it's going to be crowded. I'm sure the background check system is going to be overwhelmed. But I would really take it to heart if you don't have something, and get that hole filled before the 20th. And that goes along with all the accessories that go along with those items. Third thing I wanted to discuss is to watch your social networking. I know that everybody is on pins and needles right now, and you know, Big Brother is listening and watching. You can believe that. So I would just be cautious of what you post. Be cautious of the groups you chat in, per se, and I don't know, just be careful. There's going to be interlopers, and like I said in a previous video, there's going to be a lot of surveillance going on, listening, and such like that. So watch your social networking. Fourth thing wanted to talk about was to just use OPSEC. I know we all talk a good game about it. Some of us are better at it than others, but it needs to be a part of your everyday. And don't discuss things with people if you don't know them. And like I said, there's a lot of people listening, and there's going to be, with this new administration and the orders that are going to come down with it, there's going to be an increasing, I would say, an increasing requirement by the feds to have a lot of informants out there and snitches, and they're probably going to make it worth your while. And you know, that's where OPSEC comes into, and then that's where watching your social networking comes in as well. So expect some people to be informing, okay? It's just how it is. They're really going to need them going forward. And sort of a bonus, I just want to remind everybody, and I know that a lot of us don't need to be told this. I'm not trying to beat a dead horse, but right now, for the next couple weeks for sure, from now on, you need to have your EDC with you, whether you go to the store, work, hospital, whatever the case may be. I'm not telling you to break laws and carry bang sticks anywhere you're not allowed to carry them. That's a personal decision. But your EDC, your everyday carry, needs to be with you in your vehicle, at your cubicle, at your office, wherever the case may be. This is the time where you need to have your stuff squared away. It's not a drill anymore. Okay, we're already in SHTF. That's a straight up fact. We got more troops in the capital than we do in Afghanistan. I ought to tell everybody something. It's probably going to get messy. So let's run through them again. Next 4 days, all right? Keep your vehicle full or nearly full on a daily basis. Get those things that go boom and all the accessories that go along with that before the 20th. Watch your social networking. Use OPSEC. Keep your EDC with you from now until the foreseeable future. Everyday carry means everyday carry. So, and if you got time today, tomorrow, and you're at home and you've got some extra time on your hands, go through that thing again. Make sure that EDC is like you want it. All right? Use that EDC for a sort of a crutch to get you to where you need to be, whether it's back home or to your bug out location or wherever the case may be, or just to get home from work. All right? Let's practice those rules. Let's get it in our head for the next 4 days that we need to be up to speed and head on a swivel. So anyway, with that, I hope everybody has a great Saturday and a great Sunday coming up tomorrow. Keep prepping, stack it deep, and long live the Republic.